transmission of the Quranic revelation efforts put by Prophet for memorization of Quran. Introduction. The transmission of the Quranic revelation through memorization was of great importance to the Prophet Muhammad, and he made significant efforts to ensure that his companions memorized the Quran accurately and completely. According to Islamic tradition, the Prophet would recite the newly revealed verses to his companions, and they would memorize them before the next revelation arrived. The Prophet was known for his exceptional memory, and he would often recite the Quran in his prayers and during public gatherings. His recitation was so beautiful and moving that it would often bring his listeners to tears. He would also encourage his companions to memorize the Quran and would reward them for their efforts. To facilitate the memorization of the Quran, the Prophet would often repeat verses and passages multiple times, and he would also encourage his companions to recite the Quran to one another. He would also correct any errors in their recitation and pronunciation to ensure that the text was transmitted accurately. The Prophet's efforts to ensure the accurate transmission of the Quran through memorization were not limited to his lifetime. He appointed several of his companions to be responsible for preserving the Quran, and they continued to pass down the text through generations. The companions would also teach the Quran to their students, and the tradition of memorizing and reciting the Quran has continued to this day. The importance of the Prophet's efforts to preserve the Quran through memorization is evident in the fact that it remains the primary means of learning and reciting the Quran today. Millions of Muslims around the world have memorized the entire Quran, and even the memorization of a few chapters is considered a significant achievement. In conclusion, the Prophet Muhammad's efforts to ensure the accurate transmission of the Quran through memorization were of great importance, and they have had a profound impact on the Islamic tradition. His devotion to the Quran and his encouragement of its memorization has ensured that the text has been passed down through generations with remarkable accuracy and authenticity.